Good morning, Wizards, and happy last day of school, Friday, June 5th, 2020. Wow, this is it, Wizards. We're going to take a break today. I'm just going to tell you that we're going to take a break from the Robert Hodgson plots. But I just want to tell you that our last day of learning is today. So it is a Phi Ed day today. So all the slides you're going to see are going to be related to Phi Ed. With Mr. Sweet and Mrs. Vogt and your transition to Mr. PT over at Riverside. So please watch those closely. And then be sure to look at your memory book. Your memory book's going to be in there for today as well, the last day of school. The memory book is something I really want you Wizards to keep. If you're planning on bringing work back on pickup on June 10th, that's one thing I don't want you to bring back to school. You keep that memory book to keep forever. Then someday you'll be a parent, you'll have kids, and you'll be able to look back at that and say, you're not going to believe what happened when I was in second grade in 2020 when we had this coronavirus pandemic. So please keep your memory book. Please make sure you keep the time capsule stuff on coronavirus. Right now, it may not seem that big of a deal to you, but in 15, 20, 25, 30 years, you're going to be able to pull that out and tell your kids or even your grandchildren about what school was like in 2020 and how it compares to your future years of school. Who knows what school is going to look like in the fall? I hope we're all back in the classrooms, but it might look differently. And for that reason, I will always remember the second graders of 2020. I'll never forget you guys and the year we had. We had a great class. We had diverse personalities. We had challenges at times. We had laughter a lot of the times. And the hard part for Mr. Wisner is to know that we missed out on April, May, part of March, and part of June. That we really would have got to know each other better, and I could have done more to prepare you for third grade. So obviously, we're not going to be able to do that, and you're going to be on your way to third grade at Riverside. So as you get ready to go to Riverside, I encourage all of you, take advantage of RAS Kids and Dreambox this summer. The district has paid money to keep those subscriptions going. Use your Chromebook and get the RAS Kids, get the Dreambox. You can go to Storia as well if you'd like to, but use those to help get you ready for Riverside. And it's bittersweet for me knowing that this will be really the last video that I make. I never really felt comfortable doing the videos at the beginning. I got a little bit better as it went on, but never really felt that comfortable. But knowing that most of you, if not all of you, were seeing it on the other end, made me feel like at least we were having some connection. Certainly wasn't ideal, but I want to thank all of you for being so active with the slides in Dreambox and RAS Kids. I got a lot of comments from other teachers about how engaged my class was, and I appreciate that. But what I'm going to miss the most, and Wizards, you know, Mr. Risner, I always like to dot my I's and cross my T's, and I always made you try to write nice and neat with capital letters and punctuation. And all that was important, and all the daily math and the daily grammar and all the correcting we do on the smart board and all the home connections going back and forth and the homework checkers that we'd send home and get signed back and forth and the book bins and the book bags and the morning fun that we would do, the enrichment activities we would do, all the academics, all the science, the radish plants, the social studies, the map skills, all the math, the popsicle sticks, the dice, the games, the kings on the corners, Omuku, all of those things, and all the reading books, and the spelling words their way, all that was important for sure. But to me, what was most important and what I miss the most is the social part. Interacting with you, talking with you, listening to you talk to the other kids, watching you on the playground. That's what I miss, and that's what I feel most sad about this year is that you miss that. You missed your friend time. You missed your recess time. You missed lunch, and you missed all those fun times at the end of the year to end second grade, to end your time at Ben Franklin, and move on to Riverside. That's what I miss. Certainly, the academics are important, Wizards, and don't ever forget that because Mr. Wisner believes that's more important than anything is the academics. But this year, I feel really bad that you missed out on the social part of school. But there's nothing we can do about it. We're all in the same boat, not only at Ben Franklin, but everybody in Menominee Falls, everybody in Wisconsin, and everybody in the country. So we're just going to make the most of it and do the best that we can. Whatever school looks like next year, I encourage all of you to take what you did this year and build on it for next year. When you get to Riverside, Wizards, I want them to know, the teachers and Mr. Walter, after the first couple weeks of school, teachers go back and like, oh yeah, let's see, who did they have last year? Oh yeah, I can tell they had Mr. Wisner because they can read, they can write neatly, they're listening to their teacher, all the things we talked about this year. I love to hear from Mr. Walter and teachers at Riverside, and they say great things about all the past Wizards and all the statesmen that came to Riverside. As you get ready to go, just remember this, Wizards. Once you're a statesman, you're always a statesman. And you're going to go be a rocket at Riverside, and you're going to have a blast. Some of you may be nervous about going to a new school. Now you're going to be with 3rd, 4th, 5th graders. Don't be nervous, Wizards. You will be fine. Everybody gets through it. You'll get through 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade. You'll get through North, and then you'll go to the high school or any other high school. And next thing you know, you'll be old. Not quite as old as me, but you'll be old by then. And everybody has nerves at times when you start at a new school, but it will go away once you get in there and get going. So you meet a lot of new people, you have a lot of new teachers, and you're going to make a lot of new friends. So I know we're Zooming on Monday, girls at 10 o'clock, boys at 10:30, and then the whole class on Tuesday at 10. But since this will be the last slide that I send to you for our daily slides, I just wanted to say thank you for all that you did with this virtual learning. My class, we had, like I said, we had a lot of comments about how impressed people were with my class and how much work they were doing. So thank you. Under the circumstances, I really think you did the best that you could do. And as I close out year number 28, I certainly can say that this is one of those years that I'll never, ever, ever forget. And I want to thank you for making it a special year, even if it only did go to March. Every class is different. Every class is unique. Every class is special. And that's why I keep them all up on the wall of fame, outside in the hallway. And your class will go up there, and it'll be a special class that I will never forget, not only because of the coronavirus, but because of who you were as people. So with that, before Mr. Wisner gets too emotional, that is it for this year. Follow your slides for today, Friday, June 5th. Have a great weekend, and we will Zoom on Monday and Tuesday, and I will see everybody on Wednesday at pickup at Ben Franklin from 11 to 1 o'clock. Please watch all the emails, parents, and we will see everybody on Wednesday. It's been a lot of fun, Wizards. I will miss all of you. And have a great summer. And we'll see everybody on Wednesday. And we'll talk to everybody on Monday and Tuesday. Can't wait to Zoom with you one last time. So with that, Mr. Wisner saying, so long, everybody.